Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football. They'll do battle with the Oakland Raiders. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases or Raiders are underway. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Cooper was the target there. Well, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now Carr. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27. DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And that's incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And Cook has it, left side. A Raiders 1st down, Carr hooking up with Cook.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
On 2nd down, Washington. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Dallas getting the ball again here on offense, and the Cowboys haven't been able to build a ton of momentum if you look at their 2018 season as a whole, Charles. In fact, the first 7 weeks before the bye earlier in the year, it was kind of like flipping a coin. It was loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So I don't know what you make of this team.
You would actually expect that coin to come up heads 2 times in a row or tails 2 times in a row, wouldn't you? I think they will see the second half belong to Ezekiel Elliott because the move to get Amari Cooper out wide should open things up a little bit more, and he's such an impact player, and that's how they play best. Him leading, running the football, and establishing the line of scrimmage. And also working in their favor, there's absolutely no one running away with the NFC East.
Yeah, Redskins and Eagles, they're in the mix, obviously, at the top, but you're right, just above 500. On 1st and 10, Prescott flushed out right. Airing it out for Hearns. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hearns, 61 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott down. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Charles, as the Raiders come back out here on offense, what do you make of what's going on right now out there? Is this a rebuild, or are they just looking to next year? Because obviously the playoffs this season, that's not happening.
Yeah, they're actually looking, I believe, 2 years down the road for their move to Las Vegas. And I think that it is a total rebuild now. Before we thought maybe some structural changes. No, this is a total rebuild. Amari Cooper goes to Dallas for a first-round pick. They let Bruce Irvin go. Their defensive end outside linebacker just released him outright. But look at this. 2019-2020 drafts. The Raiders now have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Plenty of cap space. So if you're doing a total rebuild, they have to hit big in the next 2 drafts.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Taken in at the 22. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Prescott to throw it. Stepping up, he'll try and run. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Arlington. right after this timeout. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
It's coming now.
A give to Elliott. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Carr now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. Front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, come on. It was supposed to be 1st down right
falls
there.
Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Carr. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now Austin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Shit. Smart football.
Prescott on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there. And the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I do that shit too.
Partner, as a
If I had a
sometimes you just got to know when the
like
clock
that.
has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
1st down, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr going to throw, and he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And it's taken in at the 9.
Damn. That's reported too.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Nothing.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Come on, man. I know you want to score. You've been getting close.
Following the interception, here's Prescott out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
That's me.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I've been getting some good looks. You've been
both
stopping
teams
me,
appear
though,
ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We're going to see what this game comes out.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sean Lee coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit.
I can't stop that.
18 yards to go now on 2nd
I ain't mad at it.
From the gun, Carr.
Damn. See, I can't be mad. You got my dude locked down right now. You giving him a beating.
And we see yet another
if I can get that one pass, that's a 1st down. I can probably get a touchdown, maybe, and get back in this, man.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let me get this pass, though, man. Come on, defense. Y'all gotta let up one time.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. It's caught, Nelson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as
finally
they
got that
convert
pass,
on 3rd.
man. I ain't gonna throw it over there no more because you own it now.
There brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver. But you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
Oh,
now
what
he understands a little bit better.
What?
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The second down attempt there knocked down.
Oh, you
as
know
it leaves
how
the quarterback's
fucking
hand and
even
it's
got
incomplete.
stopped.
The Raiders on third down.
Oh,
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun.
I see why you let that
He will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why hit? We're going 47. We're going 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
I ain't even mad.
27. 26. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Shit.
Jonathan Hankins. Able to get in
Trying to
there
tackle
and
that
drop
motherfucker
him
all
behind
damn
the
game.
line. He was trying, but he came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Now, can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yard.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. And trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Carr now on 1st down.
Oh.
This one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Get down.
On play action. Now Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
29. 7:34. 6:37.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice pressure.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Sean Lee in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two. Carr now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for the Cowboys. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On second down, Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Give me that ball back. I'm scoring.
The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
You will take the 3. You about to take that 3, my brother.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
You take the 3, I'm taking the interception to the house for the game.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play.
I know what you're going to do. Quarterback sneak.
It's coming now. 26.
You take a 3 and you're going to win by 3. But if you don't get it, man, it's over, bro. I'm scoring.
Now,
You ain't finna do it. I'm finna force your ass to try.
As he'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
I ain't even worried. If I lose, I lose.
On the sneak, it's
I knew you was coming up the middle. Good game, man. Good game. Damn. I knew you was coming up that middle, man.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will
knew he was coming
their
up here.
lead. Point after, right
Good
down the
game,
middle.
man.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Damn Cowboys, man.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Come on, let my nigga be throwing the
is
ball.
incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders
My
look a
nigga
little
be
off
throwing
kilter
the
there.
ball.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets
Oh, yeah, throwing the ball. Good game, no homie.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in the... Carr to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
Now Carr, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, 47. 26.
Throwing here, Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Best team is Rams, nigga. Herm. Come here, I'm gonna tell you something.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They ain't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shawty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners. Be cooling out in the whip, and I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the middle.
Weirdo, come here.
Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, bruh, with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Jumba.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Bruh, come here real quick.
Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Here's from my look up to the
you ain't picking, nigga.
I just want to make enough to pay dividends.
Shut up, nigga. You ain't praying, nigga.
They teach us to
what is your
in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit.
What colors have the dopest colors and those the berries? What year? 1974. 70. So I do 70. So I don't think they have 70. Oh, 70. They have 70. They have the 60. They got 60. They got the classic. 85.
Nah, go. Go shop.
Anniversary. 75. 75. Classic, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the choke code.
I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night, this break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the
streaming.
They hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something
Cause I'm gonna save money. I'm finna spend money, but I'm not finna go ahead crazy.
I still gotta get my chicken and waffles. That's saying my money. That boy still gonna get some shit too. It's not gonna do it all in one day. We're still gonna get you we just can't do everything all in one day. Nah, we probably could, but I'm trying to relax. I know what you want to do. Can't stop me from wanting to because beat him. Easy victory. You barely beat some of the team.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building.
Who's your top quarterback
ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New England Patriots.
You didn't even know who Will Mack was until I told you who he was.
That's great. From Soldier Field. This fielded at the 2.
Nah, he doing hella good for you and y'all winning and shit. You praising my nigga and shit, nigga. How you gonna praise my nigga though?
Cause he a bro. Always gonna be a bro for the rest of his life.
He gonna retire a Raider though.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He only came because I came out here. We was going to take hella people, but and they was like, that's not fair, bro.
Are you going to be scared of a Seahawk or are you going to be scared of a back?
Up there.
Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
We're going to be scared of the Raiders because we got guns. We'll shoot your ass. A bear will shoot it in his head.
I think defensively you're okay
Cook
with
that
Here in
motherfucker.
the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on.
We're human.
What you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it,
About
you
to get
tackle,
an
they go down
interception.
on the
That
spot.
shit's gonna be
Because
hella
when you're able
fun.
to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage
wanna
after the
see?
catch. Now you put the offense in a position where
Tom
every
Brady
series
ain't shit.
you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel.
And
the second
tacklers is going to get him went that way. I'm not the blue, nigga. I'm dark blue, nigga. I'm Bears, nigga. You don't even know you're fucking on the team.
Dude should have dipped inside. He had your own thing.
You just want him to shit on your team, huh?
That ain't gonna happen.
Brady throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Why couldn't man these nice pass, nigga? Old sideline ass, cheerleading ass nigga on the sideline ass nigga.
Let me get the joystick in my hand.
You didn't do shit when you didn't even know how to play. You couldn't beat me.
Kowski complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
No, you didn't.
Look at what you're doing.
You beat me in nothing.
Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16.
Only point you proving that you're annoying right now because you're all in my ear talking about nonsense that you can't do.
That really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
Come on, Khalil Mack, you're supposed to knock that ball out that man's hand.
They want to make sure it pays off.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Boy, CD Mack, and just from day one, he's looked so good in a Bears uniform, literally and figuratively. And some Raiders fans watching this saying, I wish we had him on our team.
Yeah, just about every Raiders fan saying, he looked a lot better in silver and black. Why don't we still have him? But in Chicago, immediately comfortable, fit right into their defensive scheme. They said, go get the passer. That's exactly what he's done. Leonard Floyd, another first-round pick coming from the other side. He has really helped Chicago get off to a great start, and they love how he disrupts teams' offenses.
They'll run it. This is Michel, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play.
I ain't even worried. He gonna tire his whole offensive line out.
3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players.
Oh, yeah! It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
You just can't go to sleep,
it is a
nigga.
moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Take your three.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Hell yeah, I'm not even going to I wasn't even going to rush my shit because I knew you wasn't going to motherfucking do it right.
Step aside here in this second
nah,
quarter.
dude right here. I knew he wasn't going to, man.
They're going to go for it here on 4.
He wasn't going to be a go-go Power Ranger.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Go Power Ranger.
Take over at the 29-yard line. Well, Charles, a year ago at this time,
Look at this shit. Go Ranger.
I got a funny answer out of you last year. I'm going to ask you again, what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Trying to figure out exactly what time.
Chi-Town in the house, huh? Tell him, huh?
Down and watch what's left of the football schedule. That's
how they get down? They the number what?
Coming in. It's going to be a great time.
What they the number what, brother?
Well, she can stay as long as she wants. She's family. But everyone else,
get out.
They have an expiration time.
What about the dogs?
50-50. Depends on how they act that day.
Well, when things go awry, you can just get in the car and head out for the airport because you got a game that weekend.
I certainly do. I will be headed to Charlotte, Seattle at Carolina that Sunday. Looking forward to that one. But even while I'm jesting a little bit about people being at the house, some of you I'm not jesting about. Hurry up and get out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Number 1 what?
A great effort there. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6.
They going to the what, man?
That was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going. Hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
I like their little offense right here because I just went. It was nothing. There was no wasting time, no nothing. Defense held up.
Hold on a second. Not official yet?
Well, they're on their way.
Let me just tell you, you don't need many precincts to weigh in on this one. Let's go ahead and call it. They're going to win the AFC.
I don't play with this team, so I'm just, fucking with it because, fucking with my bro like this team. I mean, it's his team.
It really is, and I think
it's his squad. He don't get on the sticks.
And putting guys in the right
so I'm a mile for
Patterson could never find his niche as a receiver in the league. They moved him to running back, and he gives them excellent play. Josh Gordon trying to find his way in the league. He's finding it in New England now, giving them big plays. And how about Julian Edelman, back from injury, a college quarterback, now a league slot receiver in the NFL. If they can get Rob Gronkowski fully healthy, look out.
We back in the end zone now, bro. We about to get back in the end zone real quick.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37.
We about to get back in the end zone, man.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Brady.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds.
Bro, I'm about to get the ball back again, brother. This is what we do, huh? Oh, he tried to go for it.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it,
dumb are
they
you?
put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
not the quarterback.
No.
How fucking dumb you
Yeah, and it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart. So in this case, not so genius by doing my.
And the running back like, nigga, I'm running the ball tonight.
Up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for.
I fucked that up, coach. I fucked that up,
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, all the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws it back across his body, back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
You see it? You see it?
Right back to him on first down.
God damn, he's a dude.
15 shy of the 10. Same result as last play, 14
I like
yards and
him.
another first down.
He's a hog.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them.
And he takes this one in for a bear.
You hear that? What
What
it say?
Touchdown. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So the Patriots coming out now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Brady. Throw left side complete.
Oh,
It's
they finally got on.
they
finally got on the board.
New England. Josh Gordon, 51 yards.
51
and the Patriots have
on the
cut
board
it back
now.
within a score. The way this one was going, you
yeah,
just got
that
the
was a
sense
big
they
hit.
needed something before
Okay.
half. They've at least got something
I
on the board now.
understand.
Still trailing, but a good sign.
You had to do
That takes me
something.
back to our preseason tour
Good
of
job,
NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, heading into the locker room. This hits it
good
right
plan,
there.
man.
Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played.
Oh, brother,
And a
almost
great
ran it
return.
back.
Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to
45,
midfield is a
nigga.
great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
I'm almost in field goal position, bro.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep
Damn, bro,
right
wouldn't let my
side.
nigga
So
jump
they
out.
took a shot on
That's-
first down, but couldn't connect.
Come on.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Looking deep for Gabriel. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. A beautiful fake. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now he's going to throw it back, and that's caught inside the 30. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is first and goal from about the 8. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
14-14.
Josh Gordon as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are within an extra point
mistake
of time.
through an interception.
And a little time left on the clock.
Tom Brady does it. Tom Brady does.
Like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Now the return man, this is Benny Cunningham. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
What's that,
from this spot in the field, the clock runs out.
again?
You think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
We ain't going to get nothing on this. Oh, shit.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Fuck you looking that chin
Okay,
me
so
on.
much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. On second down, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, that's Cohen. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I would have played this smart.
Edelman set to return. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
My brother says,
penetration.
Bear Nation didn't stand up
Incomplete
on
pass
that.
on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
They do go for it. It's Brady going up top. They've got his man complete. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From midfield, here's Brady. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short.
Allen hit, he lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered, they have.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
How much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the Sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Over the middle, complete.
You ain't me, homie.
And he'll be taken down at the
He was not
46-yard
me, homie.
line. Trubisky finding
Can't be doing the fumble
for
stuff,
the
man.
Chicago first.
Trying to copy my routine, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room to maneuver
Look
there.
for that
Give him a
hole,
yard
son.
up to the 47.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite
gotta get
linebacker. What that
them
means
holes,
is his ability to read,
Flex
react,
on them
and make a
holes.
play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Got a flex on him, homie.
Lock in, lock in. Right there, 54. Red,
On second down, here's Trubisky. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. Finding room to the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have broken the tie. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
That's gonna fuck me up. That might
This
fuck me
fielded
up.
at the 2. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll make it across the 20 at the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with
Oh, the ball came out.
not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
What's that?
Now they
What
can't
you
afford to
trying to
do
know?
that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And It's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara
Come on,
that time who had the
get that
play
ball
covered
back.
from the start.
Get that confidence back. Let's get down that field and get that extra touchdown.
Than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. They will finally be taken down.
Oh
How
my
about that
God,
play?
that was
It's
a
big one.
miracle.
On the final act of the third quarter.
Damn.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Again, this is Michel, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Brady. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Brady now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown.
Fuck it.
Chris Hogan, 30 yards. And the Patriots can take the lead with the extra point. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with
Same
the
guy
offense
keeps
and you give them
getting
credit
burned
for
out
going
there.
for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on
get this
2nd
ball
and
down
8
the
at the
field.
27-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Gotta go.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
Yeah,
this one's
I
kind of
know.
up for grabs. It's going to
Chicago.
come down the hands of the wrong team.
run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Brady. Allen has it left side. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I kicked it to him, forced that kick back to you. Damn, I could have won this.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, that's all. He got back in that end zone.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. And they will run it with Michelle. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Come on, try to throw that ball. I know that's what you want to do anyway, because you get it thrown.
Because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the
man, all you got to do is go to that one corner. You're one dude that's been scoring all your touchdowns.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
On 3rd down, that's White. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He gonna kick that field goal.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Yes.
And no, it's incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Oh.
Back to throw.
Let's circle.
Safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone.
I had a chance to win it.
Disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate.
Man, I pressed circle, it just didn't throw it, so I got a safety. Damn, I'm down 3 with a minute on the clock. All I gotta do is, if I get the ball back and score, I keep fucking up.
Fuck. Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Good. He cool though. He ain't a bad player.
Now, late game.
He should have been put this away though.
The coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Again, it's Michelle. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Good game.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Because he's going to sit on the ball. Then he's going to do a play.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one. Brady going to look to throw. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He threw an interception. He's stupid. I can't win, though, because I got to get a Hail Mary. Ain't no Hail Marys coming unless I run it back.
Hot downfield. Who knows how to get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah,
he already know that.
Multiple times.
There's no way I'm going to come back unless I run one back.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I know. I fucked up. I fucked up when it counted the most. I ain't mad.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Oh yeah, 4th and 18. It was 17 seconds on the clock. I called my timeout.
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
Oh, they cheat me. I called the timeout and they didn't stop the clock.
And they're going to go for it.
He ain't gonna move.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 56 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
You want smoke again?
One more extra point attempt for good measure. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
I need a bad bitch with $1 million.